Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris. It is Sunglass Friday. Sunglass Friday for us. And as you know, look behind us. Our wall is bare, and I did it. Chris and Stephanie were watching me. I pulled it down because I went. Somebody had said, you know what? What would it cost to build that wall behind you? And I went, you know what? That's a good point. So I went, until we get this resolved with Big Red and we talk to them a little bit more, beep, that, giving them all that for nothing.
It's available.
So we're going to say whoever wants it can get it. Get us a big banner. Get us something. If it's Double Days, if it's Mr. Inkjet, get us something. We'll stick it up here. If you're a sponsor of us, if you're a sponsor on our morning show, and you can get me a banner or a sheet or whatever it is you want to come up with, we will stick it up.
We will have it behind us.
How you like that?
I
might switch it once a week. I don't know yet.
But
until
a whole
then,
entire week of morning show being back there, that's pretty good.
We'll go a week at a time. There'll be somebody that want that. They'll be like, man, that many people see my logo? So, if not, it's just going to be pictures plastered of me and Chris, and we'll put a couple up there, Stephanie.
Thanks.
Just a couple.
Just probably one.
You know what? Go ahead and say thank you to Daylight Donuts right now.
I am. Tell them, Steph.
Okay, so I spoke to Eric with Daylight Donuts, and they are going to sponsor breakfast for our morning shoots. So from now on, I just have to call them a couple of days in advance, let them know how many people we're going to have at the shoot, and they will sponsor the breakfast. So
is that not awesome?
I was just to say, that is probably the best thing. And
here's what they get in return. When we have scenes, there's always set dressing.
Right.
Well, there were always, not always, but scenes that fit. There will be Daylight Donut boxes and
cups.
It will be product placement.
And I think so far, I'm gonna go out on. We got good sponsors. We got good people that are behind us. But Daylight Donuts, it's stepping up because they get that product. They understand what a cup means. I mean, just think, when you see that cup or the actor or the character holding that Daylight Donut, you look at it.
Yeah, that's huge.
Coca-Cola wouldn't pay to be on aisle if it didn't mean something.
That's exactly right. Mac wouldn't, or HP wouldn't have spent millions of dollars in Sex and the City too.
Yeah, instead of Mac. And we got to give a big kudos to George, because Big George was the one that introduced us to Eric and a while back, and we've kind of been in talks with Eric for a while. So
they are our breakfast.
Thank you, George.
Craft service supplier for Cowboy and Lucky, the series, and whatever else we have coming up.
Perfect.
And you know what? You may even get a Red Sea alert about Daylight Donuts. And let me tell you something about Red Sea Alert. I'm going to tell you something that you folks don't even know about Red Sea Alert.
We don't know.
Do you know, if you haven't signed up for Red Sea Alert, that you can click Russell or my picture right here, and it will take you to the sign up.
What?
Just click it. Any body part you want. The arm.
The other long arm.
The leg.
All
that stuff. All you gotta do is click on it, and it'll take you. You put in your name, your number, your carrier, and bam, you will be signed up.
That is freaking awesome.
Our IT guy is amazing.
That dude, he just comes up with stuff when ain't nobody around.
Our IT guy is amazing.
When he is bored, some new stuff can just show up. But it's only on the morning show page.
Yep.
Tell everybody, go on there, sign up, because we're going to give you special car deals, oil changes, food,
I'm telling
more
you,
food,
glasses,
other
clothes,
food.
Food.
I'm telling you that those mobile alert videos, they are so clear, and I love the music behind them. I love the little transition. I mean, they look so good, and it's only.
We figured it out.
It's only 20 seconds, and that's awesome.
We figured it out. Chris did some. He was bored, and he IT'd it, and he figured out. We had the idea, we just couldn't get it super clear.
Right.
And one thing we had to do was we had to do a little bit of test footage, and we got it. But I'm gonna tell you, if you have not seen them, and when we showed them to a couple of our potential people.
Yeah.
And if you have Twitter, if you
Huge.
add Red Sea Alerts,
Yeah.
we have a Twitter, Red Sea Alerts as well.
Yeah.
Or any of us on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere, you
Right.
will also get those. So it's not that you have to sign up for the mobile
Right.
alerts. We're going to get it to you.
Yeah.
And we're going to give it to you.
Oh.
So just be ready for it. Just be ready to get it
Or
somehow.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting something, Albert Hainsworth got something and then decided not to go to work.
I don't understand this. Now, he didn't get something. He got a lot of something.
Yes.
He left Tennessee last year to play for the Redskins for a $100 million contract. It is the highest paid ever for a defensive end. And he is now not wanting to come to work as of Wednesday. Did not make his mini camp. He had to show up
Practice.
for practice. And he said he wants a trade. And now the Redskins are after the $26.5 or $2 million signing bonus that they gave him.
I don't blame him. And all his he lost respect from his teammates. I mean, they're
Well, there's a whole lot more to this story from what I hear of why they gave him that check. Because they wanted to go from a 4-3 defense to a 3-4. And he went, I ain't going to play in that. So they decided not to go to that defense. I think it's correct, right?
Correct.
In order for him to stay,
Well,
now he didn't show up.
Mike Shanahan said, when you're paid that much money, if I put you at safety, you going to play safety.
Yeah. He said he'd have to lose a little weight to play safety, but he could probably do it.
I mean,
I'm going to tell you something. That is the only thing that bothers me about high-paid athletes, about the NFL, baseball, basketball. I don't care what it is, any of them. They get paid to play.
they get
paid.
They get paid a ridiculous amount of money.
Right. They get paid to play, and I know it's hard and you get banged up, but it ain't like it's you playing nose tackle for $100 million.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I would.
I know you would. The point
And
is,
play hard.
$100 million.
That's a lot of change.
I'm like you got people that are on trash trucks for $8 an hour that work 20 hours a day. Well, maybe not that much. I'm exaggerating. And you get $100 million to just play hard on Sunday. Because I know you don't practice hard. I can see you. Look at you.
Well, yeah.
You don't train hard anymore. Look at you. But you just to play on Sunday.
Amazing.
Come film for free all day. That's hard work.
It is.
In the
And the
heat.
sun. And then it scratch his name off our board. I am now no longer an Albert Hainsworth fan.
Okay, well, let's go to better news.
Okay.
I guess it's better for them, maybe. Callista Flockhart and Harrison Ford finally decided to get married after 8 years.
And you know what? I did not even know that, but you know what just bummed me out? Why us three didn't get an invite?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
We're
like
we
that.
saw them.
We were tight like that. They
Hung
were
out
coming-
with them.
Yeah, they
We're
were
walking that way, they're walking that way. How much closer do you want to be?
That's what I'm saying. You could at least drop the line of, hey, we're getting married, instead of us finding out on the Yahoo.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
67 and 45, correct?
Yeah. She's 45. He's 67.
She might as well go on and get a little of that money.
But I don't get it. After being together for 8 years, what really is the point?
I mean, they have kids. You know what?
They have that one. Yeah, they have that
Well,
one kid.
yeah, she
I'm going to
adopted.
tell you probably what it is. He probably didn't want to get married. And he is getting older.
Yeah.
And she probably wants to be married. So it's like, you know what? What the heck?
Yeah,
Let me
but
give her what she wants.
even as a chick, being together for 8 years, what really is the point?
Well, she's never been married, has she?
I think so.
'Cause he's been married 3 times, I think. 2 or 3.
He's been married
2 times.
twice. This is his 3rd marriage. He has 4 kids with his exes. But I mean, I don't know.
So if you were with the one that you loved for that long and he went, you know what? Let's get married. You'd say no?
Mm-hmm.